You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
It's Friday, June 26. Let's look at what this means for job seekers and graduates in Korea. So we're taking a deep dive today into what looks like a true generational hiring expansion in the Korean tech sector.
Yeah, it really is staggering when you look at the source material we've got today from the Seoul Economic Daily.
Right, like if you are deciding whether to apply to Korea right now, and specifically where to look, we've got some wild numbers for you. Because before you submit that next application, consider this. SK Hynix hired 2,560 under-30s last year.
Which is just a huge leap.
It is. I mean, 2 years ago, that number was just 379.
That's like, what, an eightfold increase in just 24 months? And it's not just the sheer volume of jobs, it's really the compensation structure driving this rush.
Oh, definitely.
These young hires, they're starting at 4.5 million Korean won,
Okay.
which is roughly $3,200 a month. But the base salary actually isn't the real draw here.
It's the performance bonuses, right?
Exactly. They are tied to this labor-negotiated 10% operating profit pool.
And reading through the mechanics of that profit pool, it's not just some, discretionary end-of-year pat on the back from management. It's a legally bound mechanism.
Right, which changes everything.
Because they're riding this massive AI supercycle right now, that 10% pool translates to potential payouts of 600 to 700 million won per employee, which is 430,000 to 500,000 US dollars.
Oh.
Yeah. So is this basically the hardware version of the Silicon Valley gold rush?
You could definitely say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when applicants see that kind of guaranteed profit-sharing mechanism, it acts as this massive, credible recruiting signal. I mean, it completely explains why their voluntary turnover is just 0.5%.
That makes sense. People get in and they just stay.
Right. But the roles themselves are changing, too. It's not just fabrication line workers anymore. Samsung, for example, is bringing in MB alumni, former McKinsey, BCG, and Bain folks for in-house M&A.
Oh, wow. Okay. And SK Hynix is scaling up too, right?
Yeah, they're taking their CEO direct growth team from 10 to 60 people. And Krafton just doubled its AI headcount to 160 after securing $100 billion or 71 million US dollar NVIDIA GPU investment.
Wow.
Plus, look at ByteDance globally. They're deploying 70 billion US dollars in capex to launch paid AI apps like Dubao, charging like 11 to 79 US dollars a month. So AI really requires commercial and product staff now.
But wait, let me push back a bit. Isn't this just standard corporate expansion? Like companies grow, they hire more people?
It sounds like it, but no, not really. These specific roles, like AI product owners and internal strategy teams, they literally did not exist in their hiring structures 2 years ago.
Okay, so it's a completely new ecosystem.
Exactly. But capturing these new roles involves some pretty fresh hurdles.
Right, the friction is real. Like we read that the Ministry of Education just restricted access to semiconductor and AI contract departments at Seoul-area universities for non-Seoul companies.
Right, those upskilling programs.
Yeah, and that affects 51 different programs, which for you as an applicant means the talent pipeline is getting choked off right when demand is exploding.
And meanwhile, traditional sectors are facing intense automation pressure. Just look at Hyundai Motor.
Oh yeah, the strike authorization?
Yes. Almost 87%, like 86.65% of their union, authorized to strike specifically over AI humanoid robot protections.
They're demanding those hourly to monthly pay conversions, right?
Yeah, exactly. They want to protect their baseline income against automated systems reducing their hours.
So if you are deciding where to target your career right now, the exact skills actively being built from scratch are English fluency, cross-border M&A, and AI product ownership. Meanwhile, traditional manufacturing tracks are formally pricing in AI displacement risks, unlike these tech roles. So before you submit that application, remember that SK Hynix's leap from 379 to 2,560 under-30 hires in 2 years is your clearest signal of where the opportunity lies.
Absolutely. It really leaves you wondering, will Korea's structural shift toward commercializing AI permanently redefine how global tech talent pipelines operate?
That's today's AI Prism Careers Edition. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a One iFry award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.